This is the after action report for turn 54 of Over the Reich versus John Petrosky. So, this turn I researched Interceptors 3 and began Strategic Bombers 3. The main reason for Strategic Bombers 3 is so that I can save a whole bunch of money building the new B-17s, which are 100 shields cheaper, because that's the way the planes work in the Allied case, is that the newer planes are cheaper because the Allies get better at mass production and so forth. So there's that. I'll get that next turn or the turn after. John Petrosky and I were discussing a little bit that maybe we'll tweak the Allied research rate by giving them fundamentalism instead of communism as their government. Well, it'll be renamed obviously, because there isn't a whole lot of need for disorder in the Allied cities. Just a thought at this stage. We're discussing a few other changes too. But so anyway, this turn. Okay, so so I lost a couple of Bowfighters, Mosquitoes, Halifaxes, B-17. So I was attacked. Decent losses, 22 units. And then this turn I made big attacks on the day map. So Dusseldorf, Cologne, Essen, Dortmund. You can see the raid on the map right now. And so I killed 17 units. A handful of fighters, then about 6 industry targets, a refinery, and I guess a couple of urban centers on the night map. Yeah, so there's that. I have a whole bunch of B-17s, damaged B-17s flying home, which will bestow veteran status. I'll have to see how much happens this turn. It looks like a couple were killed by flak this turn when others were attacking, but that's life. So they're damaged now. Now I'll have to see how many of these get home to survive for another mission, because if a lot of these do, then I'm gonna have a very big bomber force, and I think it'll sort of signal the change in the way the game is from Germans defending to the Germans just holding out until turn 125. But speaking of that, I'm gonna have to think about starting D-Day soon, or at least getting the technologies that I need for that, because I'll probably want Jabo fighter bombers, and a decent force of those. But I also have to continue the strategic bombing campaign in order to get points. And I don't know how many points are left here, but I guess after Cologne, Dusseldorf, Essen, Dortmund, I'll be out of range of my P-38s again. And so I'll have to really look into the text research Mustangs in order to go and make attacks against further targets. Yeah, so I guess that's all for turn 54. I mean, I have a couple of ships out here, probably going to bombard Borkum Air Force Base. I'm considering it, sending a battle group to go and take that Air Force Base. That would extend my range a lot. Seems a little cheesy, but I don't know. Maybe we'll just maybe if I do that, show it works, then we'll have to go and get rid of that airfield, or connect it to land. One of the two. Probably the latter. Okay, yep, so that's turn 54.